and welcome to today's edition of the newspaper reviews here on MAJO Television Network. Today, Monday, October 27th, 2025, I am Charles Akudo, broadcasting from our digital television studio here in Akure, Ondo State, Nigeria. We take our headlines from the Hope newspaper. The Hope newspaper is a popular newspaper here in Akure, Ondo State. The headlines start off with the NDLEA raids popular Lagos nightclub and arrests and detain 100 VIPs in the incident. Dangote begins refinery expansion to 14 million barrels per day. The project is set to create 65,000 jobs, with 85% of the jobs being reserved for Nigerians. A police busts a public baby factory here in Ondo State and rescues pregnant teenagers. The CP orders discreet probe to track fleeing suspects amid the incident. Now we move over to the Nation newspaper, with the headlines going, the National Assembly constitutes review and panels, proposes 6 new states. NECO opens United Kingdom Exam Center for Nigerians in diaspora. Supreme Court of Justice is worried amidst lawyers and their poor legal knowledge. Nigeria records over $50 billion in cryptocurrency trading. Now we move over to the Punch newspaper. 500 generals are being forced out despite rising insurgency. The ex-generals warn of crisis as Buhari and Tinubu eras lose young generals to early retirement after shake-ups in the country. Economic recovery has begun, says Idon. Going further, Delta deploys Airbus, the A330-900 Neo on the Nigerian roads. And we move on to the Guardian newspaper. 767 local government areas without active websites amid autonomy, with over 3 trillion naira yearly windfall. Organized private sectors opposes move to amend the NSITF Act. Now, Constitution's review, how Kalu pushed for additional Southeast states. Resident doctors begin strike on Friday over unmet demands from the federal government. Now we move on and take our headlines from the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Dangote refineries aim to be the world's largest in 3 years. PDP convention, Southwest leaders zone secretary of to Oyo, auditor to Ogun State. Now, Lagos government violated court order by demolished 100 properties in Owo Konshoki, says Falani. Ekiti 2026, 886 delegates to affirm Oyebanji as APC consensus candidate today. Now, with the end of that newspaper, we go on to the Vanguard newspaper. Nigeria loses $6.8 billion to oil production, shortfalls in a total of 8 months. The NACA MAN and NACCIM reject Senate's NSITF takeover. They warn against the politicization of the Workers' Fund. Syrup to the NNPCL. Accounts is missing of 22.3 billion naira, $49.7 million, 14.3 million pounds, and 5.2 million euros oil funds. Now we go on to the Daily Trust newspaper. Farmers. Federal government disagree over drop in food prices in Nigeria. High rent driving us out of Abuja, says residents to the federal government. Killings. Nigerian Muslims are also victims, says the Vatican Cardinal. In the recent incidents, 5 teenagers died in Gombe boat mishap. Now we move on and take our headlines from the Punch Sports Extra. In the world of sports, Amorim heaps praise on Brian Mbeumo over his recent form for Manchester United. Chelsea Football Club not good enough, says coach Maresca. Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen nets his 6th goal for club Galatasaray in the year 2025-2026 season. Kylian Mbappe joins Ronaldinho and Ronaldo in the El Clasico club after his goal yesterday against Barcelona. Now we go on to the Matrix Showbiz Gist. In the world of entertainment, Nigerian actor Uzo Arukwe to single ladies: build yourself before marrying rich. It's my life. Priscilla Ojo defends her choice to rewear wedding shoes. Yemi Alade speaks and reveals, I was 22 years old for 3 years. Finally, in the world of entertainment, Regina Daniel acquires mansion amid rift with husband Ned Nwoko. Remember, a nation that is not well informed is a nation that can be easily misled. I am Charles Rukewe Akudu, signing off today on MAJO Television Network. Join us again next time, but for today, have a great day. Thank you.